Today I'm going to show you my completed Thomas and Friends Anchor Bay / Gullane DVD collection before they had Hit Entertainment, or, well, on the last DVD, kind of. So yeah, so let's get started. So here we go, let's get started. Here's Best of Thomas 2001 DVD. This is the first Thomas DVD ever made from Anchor Bay and Gullane. Here's Make Someone Happy 2002 DVD. And by the way, in case you didn't know this about look completely different about the DVDs, it looks like a DVD recording or a burned DVD. Well, but it still plays like the regular content. It still plays like the real content. Don't worry, you guys. It still plays like the real content. It's not a bootleg copy. It's the real copy. So yeah. So because it's burned onto an ISO image file that I download all from archives. Just want to let you know. So here's Make Someone Happy 2002 DVD. This is actually the first Thomas DVD ever made with Alec Baldwin. But yeah. I have 2 copies of Best of James 2002 DVD. Well, this one is my first copy, and this is my second copy. The first copy, the intro, is kind of messed up, but this other copy works a lot better. So yeah, this is actually the first copy I ever own with an ISO copy. So yeah, here's the one. I only had 3 DVDs at cases. Here's Cranky Bugs, and other Thomas stories. On the VHS was the very first Thomas VHS tape from Alec Baldwin, but the DVD is not. Make Someone Happy is, unfortunately, yeah. Yep. Here's the disc. Yep, this is a real copy, not the homemade ISO copy. Here's Races, Rescues, and Runaways 2002 DVD. This one came out released after Cranky Bugs. Yep. Well, this is my homemade ISO copy. Yep. This finally owned Races, Rescues, and Runaways. I remember because I want to have that episode with Toby, Toby in a flood episode. So yeah. Here's Best of Percy 2002 DVD and a homemade ISO copy. Still plays like the real 2002 DVD. I hope I didn't make any scratches, because I have to be careful with that. Yep. The VHS tape came out in 2001, but the DVD's from 2002. Yeah. Here's Spells and Chills 2002 DVD. The VHS tape came out in 2000. And Cranky Bugs and Races, Rescues, and Runaways on VHS originally came out in 1999. And Make Someone Happy VHS came out in 2000. For some reason, this does not have closed captions. So is Make Someone Happy. I wish it did, though. I did wrote my DVD video logo itself. And here's Salty Secrets 2002 DVD. Salty Secrets and Other Thomas Adventures. This is a ISO copy, but it still plays like the real content. It's not a bootleg copy. If I said bootleg, it means I probably will someone adds something weird or something like that. It's not the same content, and it's not a bootleg copy. It's the regular print. So it's burned onto a disc from an ISO image. So yeah. So I finally got the real 2002 copy. Salty Secrets. Yep. here's Thomas Christmas Wonderland 2002 DVD. And by the way, the regular DVD was very hard to find. But I finally burned it because I burned it off from archive. By the way, this is the last Thomas Gullane DVD to be completed, which is Thomas Christmas Wonderland. This is the last Thomas DVD that are just by Gullane from Anchor Bay. That was not Hit Entertainment. That was the last one to be completed. Yep. And it plays like the real content. Yep. Really happy to have this. But unfortunately, it did not come with the CD sampler. Usually, any of the Thomas Christmas Wonderland DVDs that I release have the CD sampler, but I don't have that. And here's the last one for this video. Well, this is actually the first Thomas DVD from Hit Entertainment, but it still uses the Gullane logo on it. So I thought I could show you this. Yeah, it shows the Hit Entertainment logo instead of Gullane, but I did test it. When I checked it, well, I already know this is not a hit. Still isn't a Hit Entertainment for some reason. It still uses Gullane. And that was actually how it begins from Hit Entertainment. I think this is the last Thomas DVD ever made that shows the Gullane logo on it. During the first Thomas DVD with Hit Entertainment. And this one does not have closed captions either. I think that, yeah. Instead of the VHS trailer, it has the DVD trailer. VHS and DVD trailer, 2002 trailer. Like, even though it's kind of the same opening, similar to Cranky Bugs, Spills and Chills, and Races, Rescues, and Runaways, except that, but instead uses the 2002 trailer. Yeah. So that means this is actually, even it does say 2002 DVD, but it actually came out at the beginning of 2003. I thought this was a 2002 DVD, but it actually came out at the beginning of 2003. So yeah, and that was actually the last Thomas DVD from Gullane. Actually, it's still a Gullane DVD, and I'm not sure if this is really Gullane, but it doesn't say Gullane logo. So yeah. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my completed Gullane Thomas and Friends DVD collection. Thanks for watching.